thank you for checking this out. This is Kim Gore from Real Self-Defense the Smart Way, taking you from prey to hunter. Self-defense is a term that has been abused and misinterpreted for centuries, resulting in the tragic case of the blind teaching the blind. Yes, a 100-pound girl can defend herself against an attacker twice her size. And yes, you don't need years of training to be able to do this, just hours. I know that sounds exactly like every Dick, Tom and Harry with a black belt would say, but thankfully that's where all the resemblance ends. Whether they realize it or not, traditional martial arts instructors base their teaching on using strength and aggression to fight back. Their techniques are based on the use of strength to generate power. In other words, if you want to hit harder, then you need to use more muscles. Guys, when they told you that size does not matter, they lied. I have news for you. Science counts. If we don't try to split straws, we can all agree that the bigger you are, the stronger you are. Full stop. If you're 5 foot tall and weigh 100 pounds, do you think using all your strength and aggression to fight a 250 pounds Neanderthal is going to make a dent on him? I don't think so either. You are not playing on a level playing field. More often than not, your attacker is going to be bigger, stronger, or more aggressive than you are, not to mention a better fighter. Unfortunately, for the myriads of self-defense classes out there, the instructors simply do not address the issue of an unlevel playing field in an intelligent manner. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. If you are placid or weaker in nature, asking you to give your all when it comes to strength-based techniques, you are still going to come up short against a stronger opponent. To use strength to fight against a superior strength is, of course, not a contest. So why then try to fight a fight that you have no hope of winning? There has to be a better way, and that is why I created Real Self-Defense a Smart Way that uses science and intelligence to turn the tables against any attacker. The 3 pillars of real self-defense are simplicity, power, and certainty. Simple enough, even moms and dads can do it. Powerful enough to stop an attacker twice your size, and certain enough to work when you need it to. No one wants to be a victim of violence. I will show you how to do a paradigm shift so that the mild, placid, and weak will never become a victim of violence. Allow me to explain the yin and yang of self-defense. Look at the yin and yang symbol. Yang is white and represents the male attributes of strength and aggression. Yin is black and represents the female attributes of softness, weakness, etc. If you are smaller and weaker than your attacker, then you are yin, the little black dot in a sea of strength and aggression, a little black dot in a sea of white. What is your chance of success if you were the little black dot trying to fight your way out of a raging sea of white? Saying that the odds are against you is an understatement, right? And yet, just about every self-defense course on the planet is teaching you to fight back with all your strength and aggression against a far more superior force. You are simply positioning yourself as a little black dot in a sea of white. Why would you need to learn how to lose? Now, one of the rules in the art of war is not to let your enemy choose the battlefield. Your attacker, of course, wants to dominate you in this wide arena where his strength and aggression rules. If you don't want to be a victim, then you need to shift the battlefield to the yin's black arena by following the arrows outside the yin and yang symbol. When you do that, magic happens. The sea of white is now a little white dot drowning in a sea of black. His strength and aggression are totally negated. He is like a shark out of water. His strength and aggression are being smothered by softness and intelligence, the attributes of yin. you have effectively turned the table on him without him even realizing what has happened. This is a paradigm shift that is needed. You must choose to defend yourself in a battlefield where you will win. Let me give you a practical example of how this principle works. How softness and the supposedly weakness of yin can overcome superior strength and aggression in an attack. Let's have a look at huge Jason and little Jessica. Jason is going to grab Jessie in the rear bear hug. What does conventional self-defense courses teach Jessie to do? Typically, they will teach her to stomp on his toes, elbow him in the ribs, or try to bang her head back against his nose with all her puny strength and aggression she could master. Jason might be bad, but that doesn't mean that he is stupid, I hope. He does expect Jessie to fight back. And of course, he's confident that whatever Jessie can dish out, he can handle with ease. And sure enough, watch her struggle with all her might in vain. Now, how does real self-defense the smart way handle this? With a simple mind switch, Jessie would choose a battlefield where winning is a foregone conclusion for her. Watch her. She relaxes, no hint of any fight. She leans back against Jason and whispers an offer that he can't refuse. No matter how tight Jason can hold her, she can always slip one hand behind her and start reinforcing her offer with her wandering hand. Look at Jason. He thinks all his Christmases have all come at once. When Jessie has a nice firm hold, all she needs to do is grip, twist, and yank. Watch how Jason drops her faster than a hot potato. Now, this is the art of fighting without fighting. Guys, as good as this technique is, it is not for you. You do understand that, don't you? We will come to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this and can apply this little nugget to your life so that you may never become a victim of violence. In the next few videos, I will show you the biggest mistakes everyone makes in self-defense, how to stop an attack before it happens, the fastest, easiest, and most effective way to stop an attacker twice your size, stone cold in his tracks.